start with Jane, please.
Hi, Jane.
Could you give us some updates on Souttar and any other news?
I wish I could now, but it feels like it's 2 hours ago that I saw all of you. It's a little bit longer, but not much. So for the moment, I cannot say definite things towards the weekend or the state of injuries. I cannot say anything for the moment because we didn't have a full assessment yet.
In terms of last night's performance and the way you went about that game and the manner of the performance, how much more belief does that give you in facing a team like Celtic?
No, yeah, we spoke about belief yesterday. If you don't have that belief as a player, as a manager, as a club, you cannot play like yesterday. So it starts with belief before the game, not during the game. It's not suddenly, now we're going to do this. No, the belief was there before the game. The belief is there already quite a while. And the team feels also that they're making steps in every sense. So it's about doing that again on Sunday. It's first now about recovery. And then to pick the right squads, to get some fresh legs in the team also. And to play our football against Celtic, and then it's going to be a really good clash with two good teams, I think.
Is the belief heightened though because of you what you wanted to do yesterday?
Of course, it helps if you play like that yesterday and you lose with 7 goals against. That gives a knock. Of course, that's also part of football, but. It's not believe in one game or one result that can change things now. That's a good thing. And that's all the things that I've been talking about last couple of months. You need to build something with the squad also out of experiences. I said that a lot of times. It's good experiences like this, but also out of the bad moments and the mistakes you make. Like this, you create a winning team. I don't know teams who are 3 months together and they are perfect. It doesn't exist. It's about experiences, doing things together and taking the right conclusions out of that and work out of that. And to have players who buy into that, who are ambitious also to become better. That's with this squad. They're busy with that. So every experience will be one that makes us stronger. But one experience will not change all the philosophy. Now, in the beginning, it can be that they start to doubt about things, but then it's about managers to push things through because you believe in that kind of football and that philosophy. And they all stepped into that from the start.
How much of a headache have you got naming your team? At the start of the season, you were so many injuries, so few options, but now you look at Rivan coming back in last night, you get Dino, you get Jan's back available. I mean, is this the hardest team selection you're going to have had this season?
I hope I will have much more, to be honest, because we still miss quite some players. So with Oscar not really top fit, Rabbi, Tom, we can speak about a lot of things. The situation with John now, that we need to see towards the weekend. So no, that's what you want. That's also what all the good teams in the world have also. It's depth in squad with all the games you need to play. That you can make a rotation in the squad and keep everybody in that way, in a fresh way, or in a strong way, and that there's competition in the squad about spots also, that everybody needs to fight to get into a selection or to get on the pitch. Those are the good teams, and that's what we need to create here.
How long would you give John to prove his fitness? Is it something that he could be on the morning of the game? You still not finalise your team?
I first need to get the assessment of the dog about that, and that's not clear yet for the moment, so I cannot say anything about that. But I know that John would do everything to play that game. He's very, very motivated always for that and for the club and about winning trophies. So I know he will give his best, but it needs to be, of course, something that is possible. We will see.
When you look at the performance of Leo and Robin last night, you must be reassured that even if John doesn't make it, you've got 2 guys that are on form.
Yeah, but it's about all squad. Everybody came in, did a good job, and last couple of weeks also. So yes, in that way the squad is growing and getting better, and getting more automatism together to do what in what situation, and every time understanding what to do. So that's growing, that's getting better. It's not perfect yet, but it's getting better and better, and they show in the last couple of weeks a really good level in that way.
Philippe, what needs to change from your perspective for you to finally beat Celtic?
From my perspective,
Yeah, for your team to beat Celtic, not from Celtic's point of view, but from a Rangers
yeah,
point
but
of view.
it's a difficult question because you speak about a lot of games, the last, let's say, year, with a lot of different players that we played. The team of last year, not so many players anymore on the pitch. The team of beginning of the season in September, a lot of new players come in. So that's changed also all the story of the game also in that way. So I'm not thinking about the past, I'm thinking about the next game. Because the past is the past. You can speak also about all these teams who won this League Cup and you see them 28 times, but it will not change anything because it's every time with another squad or other managers or whatever. So it's about this game with these players.
What is the key for you tomorrow? What do you think it is?
What the key is to score, to be efficient, to defend really well. Celtic is a team who's really good on the ball with a lot of quality players. We know they showed in the league, they showed in Europe. So we need to play a very mature game, well organized, but we need to play our football also and create our chances like we're doing last couple of weeks. Somebody told me yesterday that the amount of goals we scored now in the Europa League is the highest, together with one time, another time in the Europa League stage until now with Rangers. So those are good things. We score also a lot of goals. We need to continue doing that. And you need to be efficient and grab your moments in those top games. That's crucial. In the top games, you don't get 20 good chances. You need to grab your moments.
Given the intensity of last night and the effort of the players, Celtic have obviously had 2 days extra rest to prepare for Sunday's game. How concerning is that for you?
No, I'm not busy with that. I'm just busy with recovering fast, not to be focused on that. And just to focus on ourselves, to be ready for the game.
The fact that you've been in this kind of cycle of Thursday, Sunday for a wee while now, will that help?
It helps, of course, because players get more adapted to it. And that's a good thing with stats, that you can follow everything now. These days, it's totally different than in my time. But I remember the first year I played European football every 3 days. I really struggled with that. Second year it was better, and the third year my body was adapted. And then I played 10 years more European football without a problem, because your body is adapting to that rhythm. We see now with a lot of players where it was new, that their level is rising every month physically. You guys see it also on the pitch, that they can do more, that they are faster, that they are stronger, that they can make more intensity runs, that they can make more sprints. So that's also an evolution in the squad. So in that way, it's about making this evolution again on Sunday, but that's difficult to predict. So we focus now on our recovery to be really good on Sunday for 90 or 120 minutes.
Philippe, you've spoken previously about the difference in finances between Rangers and your 2 opponents this week. Was last night a perfect example this team can bridge that gap on the pitch?
Yeah, but I said it before the game. So again, it's not a story of after the game, it's before the game. It was against Nice also. I know the contracts in Nice, I know what they pay for transfers. So it's a big difference. Yes, it is, but like I said before the game against Tottenham, it's not only about that. That's been also the challenge in the summer window now, to find players with a lot of potential in the pool we could fish with the budget we had. But there are really positive things done, like everybody sees, and it's now about improving that month by month again. So to keep that in that way and not to be satisfied, okay, this player is there now, no, to make them better and better and better.
Do you have much pressure do you put on yourself, or how much pressure do you feel to get that first goal from the play?
Oh, about that one, no, zero. It's not about me. It's about the club. It's about the players. Nothing. It's not about me. It's never been about me in this job, in not one ever club. So about that zero, about winning trophies, 200%. About winning games, 200%. So that's what I want against every opponent, to do everything to win games and to do that together with the squad.
Last night I thought we were the best we've been under you on and off the ball. What prompted that change and how important is that competition for places that you talked about being in that run?
What prompted that change? I think we have a more energetic team than we had last season. That's also why decisions were made to rebuild the squad. That you had last season a squad that where a lot of players became older and had less the legs than they had the years before, maybe. And I think all together, with all staff, with all players, we pushed out. I never believe in the maximum because I'm perfectionist. So, but we pushed out a lot last season, and at the end, the legs were gone. Maybe the last couple of weeks. So in that way, this is a younger squad, a more energetic squad that still needs to learn several things that maybe the experienced players had more. But they're in a good dynamic. They put all the effort in, and you see also that tactically understanding the game, it's getting better and better. So that's a lot of job to do from our side, to after every game to explain everything, before every game to explain everything, that it's really clear for the players and that they learn out of their mistakes that they make during games. But the team is very hungry also to learn, and that's always the interesting part about new players. You see them play somewhere. It's sometimes in another formation with other tactics. You need to see what they can do for you. You can see the physical things. You can think, okay, if we train that way, we can make them better. You can see technically, okay, they can do that. Can they help the team with that? But how much or how fast do they learn? That's the most difficult thing for me to analyze before a player comes into the building. And I think in that way, a lot of good choices are made also if you see the progression of several players in this squad.
Does that greater energy give you more confidence about Celtic, about taking on Celtic? Because that, you have to play with that kind of level of intensity against them.
Yeah, it's part of the story, but there are other parts also. So last season, with maybe less energy, we were also really close. In the cup final, we were the better team, and we should have won that one. So it's about all these aspects together. It's not one thing or one thing or one thing. It all needs to fit together. And you need to be really strong because they do it really well.
Last couple, guys.
Well, you say it's not about you, but in many ways it is about you. To be a successful Rangers manager, you have to beat Celtic.
Yeah, okay. That's what you guys say, yes. So it will happen. But I'm not busy with that for me. It's about to be a successful Ranger manager will be that the club is successful and the squad is successful. So you need to win this game. But it's not about me. It's not my personal goal or anything. I don't win the game. I'm not on the pitch. I can guide them to what to do on the pitch. So that's my job to do.
Mark?
You've said that the squad's been a work in progress. It's been interrupted quite a few times this year with international breaks. Last night, someone seemed to switch. That must be quite gratifying for yourself and your staff. Is that the type of style that you want to bring to every game?
Yeah, clearly, but okay, every game is not the same, of course. And every opponent is not the same. But it was from the first day I stepped into this building, we spoke about playing dominant football and creating chances and playing attacking football. So that's what we've been working on. We had last season also good moments in that, but I think with this squad there's more potential because there is more energy. And in the final third we start to get also more quality. Then we had last season that we had good games, but we didn't grab our moments enough. And like discussed in the beginning of the press conference, that's so crucial in modern football. You need to grab your moments. You need to have quality in the final third, to have the composure, to do the right things. In that way, the squad is making really good steps, and you see it also the amount of goals we're scoring now the last couple of weeks.
Just a very quick one, Stephen.
Philip, you do have new players who've not had a lot of experience of this fixture on this occasion. Is it about them handling the emotion of the occasion?
It's also one part of it, yes, because for sure there will be mind games during the game, so they need to handle that well. So those are also things you need to prepare as a that the players know it from before. Yes, that's also one part of it. Like it's really interesting, all these different parts to prepare that and to melt everything together in a really good game, like the players did against Tottenham now. So now it's the next game against Celtic in the same way.
Okay, moving on to part 2, Barney till 7 p.m. tomorrow.
How important is the tone early